Review of Pantheism by Baruch Spinoza. Overview of Spinozism. Baruch Spinoza, who lived from 1632 to 1637, revolutionized Western philosophy with a radical form of pantheism that equated God directly with nature. Spinoza famously condensed his entire metaphysical system into the Latin phrase dies sive natura, meaning God or nature. His ideas, outlined most thoroughly in his masterpiece, Ethics, published posthumously, challenged traditional religious orthodoxy by stripping God of human characteristics, intentionality, and supernatural intervention. Core pillars of Spinoza's pantheism. Substance monism. Spinoza argued that there is only one infinite, all-encompassing substance that exists independently, God/nature. Everything in the universe, every physical object, thought, emotion, and star is not a separate creation, but a different finite expression or mode of this single divine substance. The rejection of teleology. Spinoza completely dismissed the idea that God acts with purpose, design, or intent. Nature operates through rigid, eternal, and mathematical necessity. Things happen because they are logically required to by the laws of nature, not because a divine will ordained them for a specific human-centered goal. Immanence over transcendence. Unlike traditional monotheistic views where God exists entirely outside and prior to the physical universe, Spinoza's God is completely immanent. God does not create the universe as an external watchmaker. Rather, the universe is the body of God, and all mental phenomena are aspects of God's infinite intellect. Attributes and modes. Spinoza posited that the single divine substance has an infinite number of attitudes which humans can only perceive two: thought, or consciousness and mind, and extension, or matter and physical space. Individual things like humans, trees, or planets are temporary modes of swimming within these attributes. Implications and reception. Spinoza's philosophical framework has massive ramifications for both science and religion. Excommunication. In 1656, the Jewish community of Amsterdam issued a cherem, or a formal decree of excommunication against the young Spinoza due to his radical theological departures, making him a historical pariah for decades. Influence on science and enlightenment. Albert Einstein famously stated, "I believe in Spinoza's God, who reveals himself in the orderly harmony of what exists, not in a God who concerns himself with the fates and actions of human beings." Smart man. Spinoza's view of a universe bound by unbreakable natural laws deeply shaped the Enlightenment and modern scientific determinism. Determinism and ethics. Because everything is an expression of the same divine nature, Spinoza argued that human free will, in the traditional sense, is an illusion. True human freedom, according to Spinoza, comes not from rebelling against nature, but from using rational understanding to comprehend our place within it. An emotional and intellectual state he called the amor intellectualis Dei, or the intellectual love of God. All right, it is Spinoza's pantheism. Dope.